Okay, guys, I am approaching the Seymour Cemetery here in Van Cleve, Mississippi. And it is very, very hot out here today. So I have to make sure that I keep myself very, very hydrated. And this place, even in the daytime, is absolutely creepy. I mean, it's surrounded by woods, and it's just one big circular parking spot here in the area. I can hear some voices in the background over there. I'm not sure who that is, so I really need to be careful. So I welcome all of you to the Paranormal Adventures YouTube page. We also have the Paranormal Adventures Facebook page. When you have an opportunity, please send us a request to join the Paranormal Adventures Facebook page. And subscribe to our YouTube channel here. What I'm right now using is the Ghost Tube. And we also have like 1,000 words put in here.
Come inside.
Did you just see this? Come inside. Guys, did you see that? It just said come inside. Oh my goodness. I was not expecting that. Wow, come inside. Well, the thing is, how can I come inside? Because they have this place locked. That was creepy. Come inside. So there's a car pulling up over here right now, so I got to really be careful. And I got to really watch my back here. So just really, really got to be careful here. Hey. So what I want to do just for my safety, did you hear that, guys? It said come inside. And I'm keeping my eye on this car over here because it just pulls up on me. And seems like he's driving back out. So, all right. In this day and age, you just really got to be careful. Got to be extremely careful. So, let's do it again. Guys. Ralph. I'm not sure who Ralph is. But what was cool is that when I approached the gate, it said, come inside. I don't know if there's anyone named Ralph buried here or not. But that was really creepy. And again, guys, this is what I'm looking at right here. It's just a circular round parking spot here. And, you know, I heard voices coming from over there in the woods. I don't know if someone was living over there or not. But I don't think you could get in here at all because, again, it's padlocked. And just as I approached the gate, it said, come inside. And it's the Seymour Cemetery. Now, what's interesting about this place is that only Seymour relatives can be buried here at the Seymour. What did that say? Oh, I didn't get to see what that said. I'll have to look at that again when I go over the video. Only Seymour relatives are allowed to be buried in this cemetery. And so it's the responsibility of family members to advise the Seymour or Richard Argules family before a burial here. It looks like someone's working over there. So what they're saying is there's no perpetual care for this cemetery, and it's the responsibility of the Seymour family to take care of this graveyard. And I guess it's operated by donations and, you know, for the repairs and upkeep of the cemetery. And the headstones placed on the lot are made of marble, concrete, and not wood. So no wood's allowed. And of course, they welcome the volunteers to clean the cemetery. So again, I'm gonna just pan around so that all of you can see this here. Again, even during the daytime, you got to really be vigilant. You got to really be careful of your surroundings here. So, if you imagine how creepy it is here during the day, can you imagine what this place would be at night? And so, I've investigated places all over the United States as the head of the Rhode Island Paranormal Society. And I've been in some creepy places, but I'll tell you, this place is pretty creepy. Now, this is called W.M. Seymour Cemetery. And I want to see if I can maybe get to an area where it's really hot, it's really sunny here, and I want to make sure we get some good video. So I'm just going to make my way over here. And again, this place is just surrounded by woods. So I think that's a little bit better. I'm going to see if I can get it from this side over here. You see I'm parked over there. So this is the W.M. Seymour Cemetery, but this place is also called the Rock and Roll Cemetery. It's called the Rock and Roll Cemetery or the Rock and Roll Graveyard because of the teenagers who usually throw parties over here every weekend or maybe every night for that matter. Now, according to the locals, the cemetery is haunted. That's what they said. The cemetery is haunted. And some locals have also reported a woman in white rocking on a chair. So I don't see like any white rocking chairs anywhere here, but they reported a woman in white rocking on a chair. That would be a good apparition to view. Now, others have reported strange sounds and shadows in the cemetery. Now, the teenagers would come here in the 1950s, and they would, of course, throw their wild parties. They would drink. They would play rock and roll music, and that's why they call this the Rock and Roll Cemetery, or with the woman in white in a rocking chair. I guess the same would apply. The cemetery is locked at night, but right now it's locked, so I can't even get in here. So it's locked at night from the gate, and the locals who live here in the area, they have reported to hear strange sounds, others hearing growls, moaning sounds. It could be animals. I'm sure this place is crawling with animals at night. It could be paranormal or not paranormal. They also see shadow figures, not only at night, but also in the daytime. They see shadow figures. So I'd love to catch a shadow figure while I am here. And they say these shadow figures move abruptly between the trees there. Now, I'm here during the daytime, obviously, but I would much rather come out at night because that's when all this activity would pick up. Unfortunately, they lock it up at dusk, but as I said, it's already locked up. Now, the question is there something haunting this cemetery? Or are we just dealing with legend or myth? That's up to you to decide. Now, paranormal investigators who come here have experienced unexplained phenomena. Hauntings can occur during the day as well as night. Now, of course, at night, things intensify, in my opinion, anyway. Now, just being here right now, this place is beyond creepy, even right here during the daytime. It feels like it's about 95, 98 out here, but it's beyond creepy. And as you can see, it's located, on an isolated road, and I am surrounded by woods. Several visitors reported the gate forcibly closed on them while they were trying to exit. Now, again, the only gate that is here is that locked gate. Now, all of you that are right now watching, you saw that when I approached the gate, it said, "Come on in." That That was unbelievable. Come on in. But then it also shared the name Ralph. So I don't know if there is a Ralph buried in this cemetery, or maybe something haunting the place by the name of Ralph in this cemetery. So that would be interesting to find out. Again, I cannot walk into the cemetery, so they have it locked for a reason. You know, I guess they don't want people coming in here and partying like they've done in the 50s and even today. Now, of course, there's a notice here that says, notice this property is protected by electronic surveillance. So there's, you know, probably eyes on me right now. And I've already gotten 2 responses. The moment I came up to the gate, it said, come on in. Creepy voice, come on in. And then Ralph. So what I'm going to do is, again, I keep my eye over here because this is a very isolated area. I'm here by myself. There's people working over here. You can actually hear them working to my left. But I want to see if I could walk around this cemetery and see if I can find somebody by the name of Ralph. And hopefully, maybe, even possibly, catch maybe a shadow person. Yes, even during the daytime. Or some sort of apparition, or the name Ralph. So we're going to make our way around here. I can't really see any name on there because it's kind of flat. And again, only descendants of the Seymour family who live in this area can be buried here. And it's the responsibility of the family to take care, the upkeep of this cemetery. Doll. What? Doll. Okay. Doll. So I'm going to, I'm not sure why the word doll was used. Seems to be a walking child. I'm sure there must be children buried here as well. Of course, some guy in a black pickup truck just turned around. I didn't see him. You see him going down the street there. So I'm looking to see if there might be a name of Ralph here. I'm sure there's children buried here. There's no doubt about it. I'm just trying to find the name Ralph, and I'm not, as far as I can see, I'm not seeing any name Ralph. See another Seymour over there. I'm sure another family member of the clan there. So said doll. Is there anybody here with us right now? Hey guys, you are not going to believe this. You are not going to believe this. Remember the name Ralph that came up? Happy. Yeah, I'm happy because look at this. See that gravestone right there? Ralph R. Bennett. How crazy is that? Ralph R. Bennett. Now, guys, this is my first time coming to this cemetery, and it's creepy. Even during the daytime, it's absolutely creepy. So, as I approached the gate, it said, "Come on in." Then the name Ralph, and there, right there, you can see the name Ralph. Hopefully, you can see it on that gravestone right there, Ralph R. Bennett. He died in 2011. Then it said child. And then doll. That is absolutely crazy. Absolutely. You know, guys, it felt like somebody just touched my shoulder from this side over here. Like someone just poked me in my shoulder with their finger. Is there anybody with us right now? If you're here, can you make a noise? Can you let us know that you're here? Oh, that's again. You don't necessarily have to investigate at night in order to get an experience. You know, hauntings happen during the day just like they do at night. Now, I don't know anybody in their right mind that would come out here at night to investigate this place by themselves. I'm just creeped out being here during the day. And of course, when you got strange cars coming up the road over here, and you know, you just never know in this day and age of just crazy individuals. But we just got a confirmation of the name Ralph, and he's buried right over there. Some guy named Ralph died December 20th, 2011. And now it mentioned child, so I would assume that there are children buried here. And doll. So, I mean, unless there are dolls here in the area next to the grave of a child, I don't know. Looking in the very corner over there, and it looks like maybe a child buried there, and I'm not sure if that's see something shining brightly right over there. I know it's a sun's reflecting that, but I don't know if that is where a child is buried. It's a possibility. I'm going to take another quick walk around over here. And of course, oh, it's really nice and cool here. Some good shade. Again, I'm in Van Cleve, Mississippi, and I am the founder and director of the Rhode Island Paranormal Society. Again, I want to invite all of you to subscribe to my YouTube channel, Paranormal Adventures. You have an opportunity to do that. So I'm coming over here, and you can see this caught my eye here. A little boat. There's some gnomes there and a plastic elephant. I'm getting attacked over here by bugs. And hey, look at this. Peter Francis Kowalewski, born into the arms of Jesus May 17, 2018. That's a baby. That baby died in infancy. That baby died in infancy. So this caught my eye right here. So again, we just got 3 confirmations. Well, actually 2 confirmations. Ralph, who's buried over there, and it said child, and there's a child that's buried right here. Peter Francis Kowalewski, born into the arms of Jesus May 17, 2018. So this child, this baby died 5 years ago. Wow. It's a lot of good experiences here. Crazy experiences. If you're here with us right now, can you make a noise? What's my name? If there are any shadow figures here, can you... Fire. Fire? Okay. Not sure what the fire is all about there. You can hear people in the distance over there. They're doing a lot of construction. So, is there somebody here with the last name Fire? I don't know. So when I travel across the United States, I like to stop at cemeteries that are purported to be haunted. I would much rather come here at dusk, but they won't allow that, I don't think. And we don't want to get arrested for trespassing or anything like that. But you just never know. Again, even during the daytime. I mean, it's like 4:15 right now. Starting to cool off maybe a little bit, not a whole lot. Leave here. Did you see? Guys, did you see that? It just said leave here. Leave here. And I was just about to say that I'm going to be heading back to the place where I'm staying, and it just said leave here. All right, I'm leaving. I'm out. I am out. So I want to thank all of you for joining me on this brief adventure here of the Rock and Roll Cemetery, Van Cleve, Mississippi, purported to be haunted. And so we're going to be going on to the next location, where we will give you some information on that location. And yes, I am leaving here, spirits. So, all right, guys, for Paranormal Adventures, again, follow us on Facebook, Paranormal Adventures. Send me an invite, and you can check out all the video and pictures we put on there. And please subscribe to our Paranormal Adventures YouTube page, and help us get to 1,000. We had to redo the Paranormal Adventures YouTube page. We had 65 subscribers, but we had to do things over again. And so I'm hoping that those of you who subscribed in the past will resubscribe again. All right. It said leave here. That's what I'm going to do. Leave here. All right. We'll catch you guys later from Van Cleve, Mississippi.